Oh my goodness. This place is a disaster. Would you just look at it? Holy crap. I don't look too bad on camera, but like, damn. Past couple days I've trashed this place. Holy. Anyway guys, so today is, well actually tonight is Wednesday. It's around I think 7:30, 8 o'clock. Let's take a quick little peek here. Yep, 7:47, and we're going to do some work. Yep, that's right. I've already been working all day installing laminate flooring, and if you've ever installed laminate flooring, you know how much you just want to hum it right out a friggin' window. Yeah. So, anyway, I got some parts in, and we're going to make a how-to video today on replacing a Craftsman / AYP / Husqvarna / whatever the fuck you want to call them mower deck spindle. Yippee. Yep, that's our brand new son of a bitch right there, and well, it's going into a Craftsman 42-inch lawnmower deck, and we're going to show you how to replace one of these puppies. So this is a brand new mower deck spindle, mandrel, whatever the frig you want to call them. As you can see, it's all nice and shiny. Shipped from, I think this came from Minnesota. Nope, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right out there. So this is our new guy. As you guys may or may not know, we're going to cross a 42-inch deck in, and buddy there broke his housing. I'll show you guys that. So first step is to clean your shop up, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean this place up, and then I'm going to bring the deck in, and I'm going to show you guys how to repair a broken mower deck spindle, and I'll also give this camera a chance to charge up, which reminds me of camera. If we all hope by Monday, keyword is hope, if they don't fix my good camera, my Sony, chances are I'll be getting a Best Buy gift certificate to where I can go out and buy a little bit nicer camera. So that'll be pretty nice, so let's hope till Monday. Let's keep our finger crossed. So, anyway, I'm going to clean this place up, put you guys on the charger, and we'll get back to you in a little bit. Oh yeah, this place is just a wreck. So isn't this camera, it's all busted and shit. Holy. Oh yeah, we got an HTC Evo camera charger. That's genuine right there. Alright, well, shop's somewhat clean now, but gives me enough room to work. So, first step, what you're going to want to do is either, whatever you feel like doing first, you can either A, take off your little plastic piece here, if you're working on the other side there, so obviously you're not going to have it. I've noticed doing this a lot is that you usually commonly break this side first rather than that side. Why that is, I don't know. But that's what I've noticed. So first up, you're gonna, for me anyway, I'm gonna be taking off the pulley first, and then that's first gonna drop the mandrel. The owner of the tractor / mower deck here has already taken off the mower deck blade, so he's already gone ahead and taken off this guy here and one of the blades. So that is out of my question. So you can go ahead and do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and take my impact gun, stick the right nut on it. For me it's a, let's see, 7/8 socket, obviously, and we'll zip that off real quick, so I'll go ahead and do it. Alright, so once you're done doing that, take your nut off like so. Sometimes that guy gets a little bit stuck, so you gotta take a hammer to it. You can either A, use a rubber mallet, or B, use a regular hammer. Me, I'm going to do the rubber mallet technique. Just going to bang on the side a little bit, loosen up from the splines, and boom, freed up. Just like that. Those little splines there, sometimes if you hit a rock or something like that, you'll probably end up stripping them out and have to replace the pulley. This one here looks pretty good, so we'll go ahead and save that. Next up, slide your deck over, and boom, there's your broken mandrel. As this guy did, he snapped all 4 of them. I mean all 3 of them. So, it is what it is. Scrap metal now. Perfect, because I gotta take a load of cast aluminum in soon. Alright, so for me, my next step is going to be to take the plastic shroud off. Usually for you guys, you could probably just take your blade off next, and then chuck your mandrel halfway across your floor. So I just saved myself some time. Woo! Or he saved me some time, whatever. So these here, take the little star wrench, guys. Probably about a T25 or something like that. I'll figure it out, let you guys know. Alright, so I got the bolts off. Usually these things like to snap and never want to come out. But this one here came out pretty good. No problems. So I only had to take out 2 of them because I guess the owner must have snapped his shield off. I gave him a call. I said, don't worry about it. So we're going to go with it. If it's broken, you should probably replace it, or else you're going to get your cloth here stuck in the thing someday. You know, I've done it once or twice. Keyword right there. Yeah. Dirty old wheelhouse. I did that once. So next step is you're going to want to take off your remnants of the broken cast aluminum pieces like here. And what I usually do is I'll usually stick a pair of vice grips or something in there to really lock it on. And you're going to take a 1/2 inch socket there. Use your impact gun. If you're using a wrench, good luck with you, because you'll probably never quite really get them off. Usually what's going to happen, either it'll break free or it'll snap. It'll snap the bolt off, and if neither of those happen, you're probably going to have to heat it. And usually heating aluminum isn't all that good thing to do, but in some cases you might have to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a shot. I'm going to need 2 hands for it, so maybe I could put you guys down like that. Yep, we're going to raise you guys up. So I could actually put you on the table saw. Do something like that. So guess we'll give her a shot. Oop, we're about to tip over. Just put a pulley on you. There we go. That'll make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and try it out. Hopefully it works. Sometimes I'm going to kick on you. You know. So we'll give it a shot. See what happens. Okay, so that one snapped, which is fine, you know. Don't need the bolt that comes with it unless you get the Sears version. Mine I got off eBay, so they came with new bolts with it, so I didn't have to worry about that. There it is. Make sure that's crimped on good, guys, too, because you don't want that thing freaking kicking off at you. And surprisingly, this one came out. That's very surprising. So I'll show you what I got. You're either going to end up like what mine did. Either one's going to perfectly come out, like this one did. Full-blown tapping bolt came out perfectly out of this one. And this one here snapped right off. See the thing's still in there. So usually, if you're going to be ordering through Sears and you're not getting a complete bearing setup, like if you're just getting the housing, usually Sears will charge you about 20 bucks just for the aluminum housing, and it'll be like another $60 for the whole complete thing without the bolts. So chances are you're better off ordering one off of eBay, like what I did. Where is that housing at? Right here. To have the thing shipped to my house, it was 30 bucks. The unit was 20 bucks itself, and there was another 10 bucks to ship it to my house, and it came with brand new bearings, brand new bolts, and pretty much good to go there. So what I'm going to do is just kind of sort of clean this up. I'll scrape some of the stuff off there, unbend these little pieces here. What this does is just kind of sort of like a grass deflector from getting all on the deck, and that's pretty much all what it does. So go ahead, clean that up, and you can install your new mandrel like I'm about to do. So we'll go ahead, install it, and we'll get back to you in a bit. Oh yeah, nice and shiny. I like shiny things. Alright, so we got the mandrel in place there, all bolted up. One thing I want to tell you guys is, don't go crazy. Do not use your impact gun when you're going to put your new mandrel on, because of the fact if you go too far, you're most likely just going to strip right out the self-tapping screw there. You'll just strip right out the aluminum, the threading that's already either there or the stuff you have to make. And I've done that once or twice. It's not fun. So just you go ahead, use a regular ratchet, and you know, good to go there. Another thing is, you got to remember where you put your little spring tensioner guy, like this one right here. See how that is like that? Got a little spring on it right there and right there. Do the same thing. You can either copy it. Usually it's a very small little indentation there. We'll go into the groove, then your bolt, and then that's pretty much it. And then you get your little screw guy. Spring will go here to here to the bolt, and well, there is no bolt. There's like a little tiny hole there, and your spring will go from there to there, and now, you know, that's pretty much your brake system. But I just happened to notice that the guy didn't give me the spring, so I'll just have to grab one off of my other mowers and take her from there. I think there's also supposed to be another spring somewhere in here, and I noticed it's missing as well, so I'll go ahead and replace that for him. No big deal. So, but yeah, we're looking pretty good. So we can unscrew this guy, take that off. Actually, that's gonna stay on like that, and we can stick the pulley back on. Actually, nope. Let's just come off. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. The pulley sat down on me. So that's actually going to come up. So I'll have to have two hands for that. Usually what happens is, like what happened with me, the shaft actually get pushed down just because of the weight of the blade or whatever you get underneath the bottom there. So I'll go ahead and push that up and get her going from that way. So just going to push her up. There, yeah, that's what the problem is. So go ahead. Stick her around through there and we're pretty much good to go from there. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so I go ahead and do that. As you can tell, the little splines are now upward, so I can now put the washer on. I'll go like that. Then you gotta stick your pulley on there. And see how it just lines up like so. Go ahead and stick your nut on there. Come on, there we go. And there you go, take your impact gun. Right, sink her in there. Oops. And there we go. It's on. See if she spins. Beautiful. Spins perfect. Perfect. So next up, what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and put your blade on. I've already gone ahead and just tightened it on, not full bore yet. It's just, you know, loose. So one thing when you're doing your blades, guys, always remember to put your blades on the right way. I've seen so many lawnmowers with upside down blades. Guys, you don't want, you don't want to see the angle side is when you go to put your blade on. I've seen so many lawnmowers this year with upside down blades. I find it kind of funny, to be honest with you. I actually put I've seen it twice this year. I put a brand new set of gator blades on a Husqvarna tractor. Actually, it's on my Husqvarna zero turn, and I'm just trying to find the son of a bitch here. And the my other Husqvarna, the racing mower, that actually got a brand new set of blades too, because people put the blades on upside down. Awesome! I love it when that happens. So we'll go ahead and take the impact gun here, take that off, put that on there, I think we need a 7/16, not a 5/8. Yep, that's what the problem is. There we go, that's the one I need, 7/16. Yep, that fit a little better. Okay, let's go ahead and reclamp this on. I gotta get this damn air connector fixed because this thing sucks. Boom. And just like that, your son of a bitch is on. And the only noise it's hitting is just because of all the grass buildup on the side. So, once you get all that back together, you get your mower deck mandrel all in place, go ahead, you can take your shield there, bolt your shield back on like so, and we'll take her from there, and I'll show you guys the spring setup once we're all done. Awesome. Alright, so I've gone ahead and put the shroud piece back on, and now I'm going to show you those two springs I was talking about. Now this one right here, this is your brake spring, and this one right here is kind of sort of your clutch return spring. I noticed that he didn't have his on there, which is no big deal. Luckily I had two out back off of a mower deck, so I'll stick these two guys on there like so. This one goes like there, and this is gonna go right into that crack. Just like that. Something like so. Pretty basic, you know. I knew something was missing there. This is just a return spring. See how it returns it? Boom. Just like that. And then next up is your brake spring. You can go like so through there, and then pretty much just crimp around like that, and that's your brake spring. See how this works is this piece here goes in like that. There's a little ball that pushes the two brakes apart from there, and it operates your spindle system. And when you go to shut off your mower deck, like shut like that, these will actually stop your mower deck spindle from spinning. So it's pretty slick design. So the next thing I gotta do is just put the belts back on, which isn't that big of a deal. You can either follow your instructions like so, or if you're like me, you already knows how to do it and has done it once or twice before, and go ahead and just put your belts on like this. This belt's gonna go on like that. Probably gonna need two hands to do it, but you know, you guys will get the picture, and just try to get that guy in there. Yeah, I'm gonna need two hands to do it, but I'll go ahead and put the belts on, and we'll get back to you in a second. Alright, so there you have it. Belts on. Pretty much I was just getting hung up on the brake there. Forgot that was back, so I just pushed, hit engage, slipped the belt on, did a little pulley trick there, and boom. So, one thing what you're going to be doing is if you're already going to have the mower deck off and don't feel like ever really taking it off again, one thing to check is just make sure your bearings are good. Like this one here, this one's fine, and this one right here. You'll be able to hear like a windy bearing noise that just squeals a lot, and if that's the case, go ahead and replace the two bearings in there. Save yourself the trouble for ripping off the deck. Same deal like the mower deck. This other mandrel, if it's squeaky as well, like a squealing noise when you hear it when you're mowing, and it's not smooth, vibrations through your feet and the floorboards, chances are you probably got a bad bearing there. And you don't have to buy the entire mandrel like what I did. You can actually just buy the bearings separately. So I'm just trying to find the pieces I threw over here. Just showed you guys it. Yeah, I've already lost the piece, but if you have like a press or even a rubber mallet, you can sometimes just whack the shaft right out of the mandrel. Oh, there it is. You can just go ahead and whack the shaft right out of that mandrel there and save yourself the time. You won't even have to unbolt it from the deck. Just go ahead and you know, give her a good beating there. I'll actually demonstrate. You guys down here for a second. Come on, stay. And we'll use this. What you're gonna do is just hit the shaft there, and it should eventually pop out, and boom. See, there's one bearing right there. Oop, there's one bearing right there. As you can see, that's on the shaft. And then there's still another one on there, and you just take a screwdriver and beat down on there and go ahead and replace those. So, like I said, it's a pretty good investment if you're going to be doing it, if you hear any bad bearings. Another thing I like to do when I'm doing a customer's machine here, I like to, you know, clean it up. I like to blow out all the grass clippings, and I like to paint any rust spot like what he has right there. If it's a good customer that you know, throw a little bit of truck bed coating on the rust spots. They'll like it, trust me. I know, that gives you good business. And if the blades need to be sharpened, go ahead and sharpen them. These blades are actually pretty much new, so I didn't really need to sharpen them. So I'm going to go ahead, blow this deck off, hit her real quick with a little bit of matte finish there, and we'll take her away. Alright. Man, I was just about ready to make the video, and man, I just have a sneezing fit. Holy cow, it smells like grass in here for some reason. Anyway, so one last little quick tip for the homeowner, if you're going to be just, you know, you're a homeowner watching this video and going to be doing it yourself. One thing I've learned is go ahead and just paint your deck in advance. If you're already going to have your mandrels off, and if you're going to be doing a bearing job, just go ahead, go down to AutoZone, VIP Auto Parts, Napa Auto Parts, whatever. Grab a little can of that truck bed coating and stuff that sprays in the can, and do your deck. It'll really make your deck last forever. So I gone ahead, I just hit it with a little bit of quick color, you know, the Home Depot special, and it's all cleaned up now, as you can tell. So actually I gotta get that guy in the right spot. That belt's not supposed to be like that. So we'll go ahead and fix that up, no problem. But that's weird. Actually, the belt's in the right spot, but the belt retainer is not. I'm not going to worry about it. So anyway, so as you can see, all back together, and that's pretty much how you do it. You know, nothing too fancy to it. I think tomorrow night's video is going to be how to install a Craftsman lawn tractor deck on a Craftsman LT2000, considering I got no more other videos to post up. So we'll go ahead and do that as tomorrow night's video, I guess. And if you like the video and you know, you want to be doing this yourself and hopefully it helps you out and you like the videos, subscribe, you know. And if you don't, well then go fuck off. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow night, and until then, don't break your Craftsman mower deck mandrel. Oh yeah, fun.